you want to work on open up the hips and low back in a super chill kind of way, then join me for this yoga flow. Dr. Marcia here of Move with Marcia, your friendly neighborhood physical therapist, certified yoga teacher, and author of Movement for Everybody. So we are going to remain seated on our butts the whole time. So you can do this on the floor or you can do this on your bed as long as you have space to move your legs around and you are sturdy. Yeah? You could also do it in a way that you lean against the wall. If you don't really want to, work on holding yourself up the entire time, you could come on and off a wall or stay on the wall the whole time. Whatever, who cares? Other thing is you might want to have some blocks nearby or something that's firm. So a step stool also works, coffee table, whatever. You might need a stretch strap. This is actually a thick resistance band. It's not really a stretch strap. A belt could do, if you have a long one. A thin flat sheet could do. Anything basically that you can make into a long line and hook over a leg. And then you might want to have some soft things. Pillows, throw cushions, thick blankets, thick towels. Things that you could just roll up and use for more comfort, right? So again, we're going to be totally sitting the whole time. When we get to Savasana at the end, the corpse pose, the super chill time at the end, you could lay down if you'd like to, but the active portion is going to be pretty much sitting. So personally for me, we're going to start in kind of a staff pose, legs straight. Personally for me, I don't feel comfortable here. It's just a no. So I like to put my sit bones up a little higher, whether I use 2 yoga blocks, 1 yoga block, or just sit on something soft. I just need a little bit more space. So if you need that, go for it. If you have tight hamstrings and your knees are a little bent and you're just hanging in the air, you can fill that space as well, because we're going to be hanging out in this staff pose for a second. So you could put things under your legs to support it as well, okay? So try and find a comfortable position. We'll take a few grounding breaths to get started. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 2 more. 1 more. Now let's try it with our ocean breath. In through the nose and out. Same vibes, but seal your lips. So really still blow out hard. Again. 1 more. Now try to keep that same breathing pattern throughout the practice. I will cue inhales and exhales. If you're a little ahead or a little behind, it's not that deep. That's fine. Some of us take deeper breaths than others. But if you find that it's hard for you to do the breath, then you might be doing too much with the rest of your body. The most important thing of the yoga flow is the breath. So if you lose the breath, you lost the yoga. Okay? All right, amazing. So let's go ahead and get into our staff pose. Let's inhale and get as tall as you can get. Exhale, go ahead and rotate your palms to face forward, arms at your side. Inhale, get a little taller. Exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades. I don't want you to pop anything out, but squeeze your shoulder blades behind you and squeeze your legs straight. Your legs might even come up in the air, perfectly fine. We're gonna hang out like a breath or 2 here. Let's do another inhale and exhale. Relax the squeezing. Let's inhale, shrug the shoulders up or reach the shoulders up, and exhale, drop it down. 2 more times. Shrug the shoulders up on the inhale. Exhale, lower it down. 1 more time. Shrug or lift and drop it down. We're going to work on a twist in this staff pose. So that could look like you take your right hand to your left thigh and you do a little twist. That can look like raising the arms up and meeting your thigh that way. The left arm will go behind you, right? Or that could look like sliding down the same leg and getting the babiest of twists, whatever's comfortable, okay? So you have 3 options there. We're gonna breathe in, get tall. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come back. Exhale, twist. We'll hang out a breath. In and out. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, peel those arms open again. Squeeze the legs straight. Inhale, exhale, relax. So we'll do the same thing to the other side. So that could look like that. That could look like reaching and twisting, or that could look like a little slide. Up to you. Okay, so we'll inhale, get tall. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist right again. And we hang out for a breath. Next, inhale, back to center. Exhale, let's do our squeeze again. Peel those shoulders open, squeeze the legs. Inhale. Exhale, release. Nice. We could put our hands on our thighs or on the floor. We'll do some cat and cows. It might feel a little bit different depending on what you got going on with your hips in this staff pose. If you've done cat and cows in other positions, if you don't get a lot of movement, that's okay. But we're gonna inhale, arch the back, maybe look up, and exhale, curl. Inhale, and exhale, curl. One more time. Inhale, and exhale, curl. Sensational. Inhale, get a little taller. If you had stuff under your right leg, go ahead and remove it. We're going to start trying to warm up the legs a bit. We could do a couple of wrist circles first because your option might include putting your hands down. Switch directions. Nice. So you could be leaning against a wall, or you could put your hands back, or you can hold your body up, whatever you'd like to do. And we're going to inhale and slide the right heel towards our chest. And exhale, drop it down. Let's do it again. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. One more. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Now you have the option to repeat the same way or lift the leg up so that instead of sliding, you're up in the air the whole time. You could change your mind in between the reps because we're going to do 3 again. So you could play around. Totally fine. Inhale, knee towards your chest, whether you slide or lift. Exhale, straighten. 2 more. Inhale, knee towards the chest. Exhale, straighten. 1 more. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, straighten. Nice. We're going to do the same vibes, except we're going to rotate the leg out and slide that way so that we end up kind of in like half of a butterfly. And then we straighten and rotate back. Okay, so first we'll try the sliding together for 3 rounds. Whether your hands are down, you're leaning, or you're holding yourself up. Inhaling, slide. Exhaling, straighten. Inhaling, slide it up. Exhale and straighten. Inhale, slide it up. Exhale and straighten. Let's take it back one more time. Inhale, slide it up. Exhale, leave it there. Nice. Again, hands can be down. So we're going to play around with, and where your foot is might depend on your comfort, because we're going to kind of come up and down. So you can have your foot right by the other knee, or you can widen it if it feels better. And the motion that I'm demonstrating is what we're going to do. So get tall. Inhale, knee up. Exhale, knee out. And keep pushing down, even if you don't reach the floor. Inhale, knee up. Exhale, knee down. 1 more. Inhale, knee up. Exhale, knee down. Inhale, knee up. Exhale, straighten it. If you were leaning on your wrist, shake it out. We're going to do that same warming up sequence on the left. So remember, you can lean against the wall, hold yourself up, or lean on hands. Up to you. We're going to do the 3 slides straight up. Inhale, slide left knee to chest. Exhale, lower. Inhale, slide up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, slide up. Exhale, lower. 1 more. Inhale, slide up. Exhale, lower. All right, 3 more times, whether you slide or lift. Up to you. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, lower. Maybe it stays up, maybe it contacts the floor. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, lower. And you can change your mind in between if it gets a little. One more. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, and down. Nice. Let's get some wiggles out. We've been concentrating for a while. Ugh. All right, next we'll do our rotating and back, okay? So remember we did 3 and then we stayed there. So let's inhale, knee to chest, rotate out, and exhale, straighten. Let's inhale, knee to chest, rotate out, and exhale, straighten. One more, inhale, knee to chest, exhale, straighten, stay there. The foot could be right by your knee or widen it if it feels more comfortable. We're gonna inhale, knee up. Make sure you're nice and tall. Exhale, push, 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 push. Inhale, knee up. Exhale, push, 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 push. Inhale, knee up. Exhale, push. Inhale, knee up. Exhale, straighten. If you were on your hands, go ahead and release it. Get your wiggles out. We're going to switch to crossing our legs. If your knees are hanging out in the air and uncomfortable, you can always fill the space with blocks or soft things, the towels, whatever, what have you. Let's go ahead and pop 3 cat and cows in this cross leg and see how different it feels from the staff position. Inhale, arch. Arms could be reaching or grounded. Exhale, curl, chin towards the chest. 2 more. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curl, chin towards the chest. 1 more. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curl. Nice. Inhale, get a little taller. Exhale. Let's do some side bends. So we have some options. We're going to go towards the right first. So you can go down to blocks on your elbows, right? The other arm can do whatever. It can reach or it could relax. Whatever, that doesn't matter. You can come down to your elbow or you can come down to your hand. And you can reach towards something or you can go down to the floor. Up to you. And we can slide it down or just keep our hand in one spot and do elbow down as well. So it kind of just depends on how deep your side stretch gets. So if that confused you, if I don't change my arm at all, this is my stretch. But if I say I want more, I could come down to my elbow. Does that make sense? Lots of options for side stretch. Sorry. Choices will be made. So let's do our same. Inhale to get a little taller. Exhale, place your hand or elbow down and reach over. Whether your arm reaches up or not, doesn't matter. Inhale, back up. All right, we tested the waters. The next one, we're gonna hold it. Inhale, get taller. Exhale, reach. Don't just dump down, reach. And your knee is not coming up either. Your hips are on the floor and we're breathing. Nice. Next, inhale, come on up. And exhale, switch sides. Test the waters on the left side. How's this feel? I don't know. I'm deciding. I'm thinking. Inhale, back up. Okay, the choice has been made. Exhale, we're gonna hold something, whether we're on our elbows, on a block, on the floor, whatever. We're gonna hang out and not collapse. This is an active stretch. Legs are active, they're not toppling over. Next inhale, come on up. Exhale, if your arms were up, go ahead and drop them down. Let's get your wiggles out a bit. Nice. Let's do some neck circles. Or we could just go ear to ear. If you're doing circles, switch directions. Nice. Alrighty, let's inhale and exhale. Switch the legs that you had. So if you had, left on top, switch, whatever. Don't overthink it, just switch your legs. Don't overthink it. All right, let's work on some forward bends with our crossed legs. So that could look like sliding hands down. That could look like just reaching down and then inching ourselves back up. That could look like hands up the whole time. Up to you. If you like doing hands up, but you feel like, I don't know, your arms just get lost, like what are they doing? You could also hold a block and bring the block to the floor and come back up. Sometimes that can help you remember, well, where are these things? I know I get lost sometimes. Okay, so those are our options. If you're gonna use the block, go ahead and grab it. If you're gonna use the floor, also keep in mind, if you're gonna use hands to the floor, also keep in mind you could reach down to a block. If going further is uncomfortable, if you find that it's a little too crowded, open up those cross legs. You could come into more of a butterfly instead, okay? So we're gonna try out 3. Reaching forward. You have the option with the block to reach forward or all the way up as you go towards the floor. So inhale, get a little taller. If you're using the block or hands up, go ahead and do hands up. Then exhale, lower down. Inhale, straighten up. Whether you inch your arms up or lift your back without support, doesn't matter. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, back up. Let's do one more just in case. Exhale, back down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, if your arms are up, go ahead and relax them. All right, now we're gonna do this at an angle. So we were doing straight ahead. We're going to twist our body to the right, or you could repeat to the front. And then we'll do 3 that way, then we'll twist to the left. So again, hands could be down. You could be inching yourself back up, that's fine. However it looks is how it looks, honey, who cares? If you're doing the block, go ahead and grab it. We're gonna inhale, get taller. Exhale, fold over that right thigh. Maybe your head even touches your knee. Inhale, back up. Exhale, reach. Really try to reach like someone is pulling you. Inhale, back up, last one. Exhale, make sure that left hip and knee stay down, push it. Inhale, back up, twist the left leg, straight to it, exhale, down. Inhale, back up, 2 more times. Exhale, down. Inhale, back up, last time. Exhale, down. Inhale, back up. If you have the blocks or hands up, drop them. Take a breath. Get your wiggles out. Gonna inhale, get tall, and then exhale our legs into a wide straddle. So I think for the straddle, I'm gonna try and be flat on the floor and see how it feels. You don't have to go to your absolute widest because we're gonna hang out here for a while. So you don't have to push it, okay? So we're in our wide straddle. We're trying not to curl under. If you absolutely cannot get yourself up, then try elevating your butt. Sit on a block, roll up something, sit on it, and see if that helps you, okay? So we're here. Let's put the hands down and just play around. Swim around town. Get our SpongeBob on. Let's switch directions. Just see how it feels. Test the waters. Nice. Let's inhale up. Exhale, squeeze. Your hands could be gripping your thighs. You could come palms forward. Squeeze the legs straight. Point the toes up to the ceiling. Holding out for a breath. Inhale, get a little taller. Exhale, relax a bit. All right, we're gonna hold some head to knee pose stretches, and then we'll chill out for a bit. So we're going to rotate the right leg, bend the knee and rotate it. If you're feeling uncomfortable hanging out in the air, fill that space. Okay, so we're gonna switch to kind of a more passive. We're not actively squeezing the leg or pushing this down. We've already warmed it up. We're ready to do a nice long hold. Actually, I lied. I'm gonna elevate my hips. That does not feel good. I lied. Alrighty, so we're here with the leg rotated. Then we're going to rotate towards the straight leg and bend down. This is where the stretch strap can come in handy. You could put your foot through your strap or your belt and hold yourself that way. Maybe you'll stay up here. Maybe your head actually touches your knee. Who cares? As long as you're feeling like something's happening, we're good, okay? Inhale, get nice and tall. Exhale, test the waters. What's going on here? What do I think? I don't know. Inhale, come back up. I'm gonna add a block because I feel like my knee's hyperextending and I don't like that. Alrighty. Exhale into your head to knee pose, into your stretch. Try to find some level of comfort here. We might feel a stretch in the hips, in the low back. We might be holding our calf or our foot, or our hands are on the floor. Either way, we're going to hang out for 3 whole breaths. Nice. Next, inhale, unravel yourself. Pull yourself back up. Exhale. Inhale, let's switch the legs. So now the right leg will be straight. The right leg will be straight. What did I say? The left leg will be bent, rotated. You can play around with where that foot is. Try to find something that's comfortable for you. Get a little taller. Inhale, get yourself up. Exhale, start reaching. Oh, test the waters. There's a bit of a twist in here, so it can be hard. Inhale, back up to find some comfort there, especially if you got stuff in the way. So take as much space as you need. Like I said, if you're up here, that's good too. Inhale, so we tested the water. We're gonna exhale, find our spot, and hang out for 3 breaths. I like to hang on with my opposite arm because it helps me with the twisting part of it. Just trying to find a way that you can hold the pose without holding your breath and without absolutely trying to murder your body and pummel it into a shape. 3 breaths here. Next, inhale, come back up. Exhale, release the legs. Maybe shake it out. Maybe get some wiggles. Let's take about 10 seconds here to do whatever else your body is asking for. Maybe it wants a long leg seated forward fold. Maybe it wants to revisit a cat and cow. Maybe it wants to twist. Maybe it wants to reach up to the ceiling. Maybe it wants some neck rolls. Whatever. Take about 10 seconds more for that. Nice. Now we're going to chill out in our corpse pose Savasana. So we could stay up, especially if we have a wall or something to lean on, or we could lay down if we'd like to lay down. I'm going to switch to sitting on something soft and scoot back. Hopefully not break anything as I scoot back here to relax on the wall. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So find your position that is comfortable. And basically our Savasana is just a couple minutes of just letting go of that ocean breath. Maybe running a body scan top to bottom. How we feeling? How we doing? Maybe thinking about how we felt during the movement. Really, anything is possible here. The only thing that I ask is that we're not thinking ahead and away from this moment. We are still here on your bed, on the floor, on the mat, in our bodies, appreciating that we took the time to do something, appreciating the sensations that we feel, just gathering it. It's just data. It's information. What'd you feel, body? How did you do? Or you could be thinking about absolutely nothing at all. Let's hang out for another minute here. If your eyes were closed, maybe let them start softly reopening. Maybe get some wiggles in your toes, some wrist circles, or maybe just reach and stretch. If you were laying down, take your time, roll on your side, scoot back up. If you're sitting, maybe we're still. Maybe we feel like rocking around. Maybe we just want to yawn and stretch. Whatever, take your time. Take your time coming up. Nice work. That's all I have for you today. Hopefully the hips are feeling real juicy, liberated. The low back is feeling, I don't know, unlocked and free, whatever. Good adjectives, basically. I hope that's what you're feeling. If you want to share how you're feeling, drop it down on the comments below. If you'd like to share some things that you're working towards or any of your goals or any of your requests, also drop that down below. And be sure to hit the thumbs up on your way out. Okay? See ya.